What up, everybody? This is Magic Mike, and I'm the Swag, and welcome to the show. Right? We got a pretty cool little breakdown today, and we're just gonna jump right into it. LeBron James just released a rap track.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
you like it?
I like it.
Okay.
Kevin Durant's giving me that like Tupac Biggie vibe, like that old school
Yeah,
90s
spoiler
rap.
alert.
I love it.
It's featuring Kevin Durant, and I hate Kevin Durant. Can't stand him as a human being. He's a good shooter, but I can't.
dark.
I don't like him at all. But dude can flow. Like
Yeah. He's dropping some bars. I really, really like it. You know what? I think I could almost say that he's up there with Dame Dollar right now, best rapper in the league.
Ooh.
I liked his flows.
I would say he needs to show us a little bit more. You know, he's
It's
featured
pretty good.
on one song. Dame Dollar's on his second rap album.
You're right. That's right. That's on me.
Mhm.
I got to give him mad props for.
Overall, though, the track's not bad. It's pretty good.
I liked it.
They're definitely worse rappers than LeBron. And then
So you're basically saying you didn't like him.
no, I think he was solid. I don't think he was amazing, but I don't think he was terrible. I think he held it down. But I think Durant to me was the sleeper
good.
on this track.
Yeah.
That was like, dude, like
Yeah.
they should start their own little
Yeah.
rap duo. You know?
Him, Dame Dollar, and
And Lonzo. Get Lonzo on the mic. I love me some Lonzo. Anyway, pretty surprisingly good track. I want to hear more
yeah.
from LeBron. I want to hear more from Durant, actually. But
I like Durant's flows.
interesting track. Word is that they actually wrote the song in like 2011, and for whatever reason didn't drop it until recently. So anyway, check it out. It's a pretty cool track.
It's fire.
Pleasantly surprised, right?
I think so too.
Yeah.
I do think maybe the situational, I guess aspect of it is they're releasing it before the season, which is smart.
Right.
But LeBron and Kevin Durant.
I think
is there a potential team up in the future? Is that what they're leaking?
Here's the
possibly?
thing. I don't think so. But knowing LeBron, LeBron likes to stir the pot, right? He likes to get the media on their toes and kind of keep the narrative on him. So I think they wrote the song 2011 and then just kind of scrapped it. And I think LeBron's just trying to get people, just get things going. I think he's trying to protect his butt a little bit. The LA move definitely shocked the world, right? Everyone's like awesome. And then everyone's thinking, well, wait a second, they're garbage. Like LeBron's great, but
Bigger than him.
Yeah.
That's the message.
I think what he's pretty much saying, trying to get the stir the narrative that like even if they don't do good this year, there's potential for stuff in the future.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where the Durant thing goes. And who knows, like Durant, like Durant will jump to a good situation because he knows he's not good enough by himself, so he needs to jump and ride other people's coattails to do well.
I think
Great shooter.
But honestly, if we take it out, what the rap song, whatever, fresh start. Durant on LeBron's team with the Lakers squad, that's a pretty good team.
It's a great team.
You got floor spacing, you got playmaking,
Mm-hmm.
and I know the Lakers last year didn't show that they played a bunch of defense. They have low-key some good defenders. Lonzo,
I love Lonzo.
Pope, LeBron's a good defender. Kevin Durant has some decent defense.
Mm-hmm.
Ingram, if he grows into his body, I think Ingram has some decent defense.
Ingram's a disappointment to me, but the all the players they went out and got, Rondo, great defender. I do think Lonzo's amazing. JaVale McGee's a good defensive player. Lance Stevenson. I do like
Beasley.
Pope. I do like Pope, but I don't think he's going to get on the floor much. Beasley was an interesting pickup. He's just not as good as the other guards.
But do you think he just comes off the bench in like that second unit that's just fire?
I think he'll hold it down. I just think that they're just so locked in at the guard spot. It's going to be hard to get some playing time. But anyway, we're getting a little off track.
Yeah.
We're going to do NBA season breakdowns in a bit, and we'll go extensively into Lakers. So anyway, that's just kind of a little preview for you. But we're going to get the show. We're going to keep the momentum rolling.
Let's do it.
Other NBA news. There was a leak. An OKC.
They fill it with plumbing material? That's dangerous.
Anyway, OKC just leaked, or somebody just leaked OKC's potential new jerseys.
Okay.
Right?
Was it an actual
We'll put it on the screen
physical?
now. So what do you think of these jerseys?
I think they're cool.
Okay.
Now, you have shoes that are similar color and I like that uniqueness.
Uh-huh.
It's like a sea green, turquoise blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure there's
It's very metallic. It seems very, I don't like the lettering. It just seems very...
I like it. It's different.
It's definitely different. So the Clippers got a bunch of crap when they went like simplistic with their clean logo a few years back. There was the little meme floating around on the internet that had like the little kid drawing it, which was kind of funny. OKC, it seems kind of like they're going with like a pixelated type look. I like the shorts and the little cubes on the sides, but overall
I like the swagger.
I just think there's so many designers out there that could probably come up with something better.
Yeah.
And historically, like the NBA's had some really cool jerseys, and like I feel like they're just kind of like, they're not really going for it, right? So I'm not a big fan. You like them?
I like them because it's unique, it's different.
Uh-huh.
And, the way I was taught when it comes to sports is you need to have a little bit of swagginess, right?
I agree.
Now, if you feel like you're looking fresh, you're going to be a little more confident, and confidence just translates into everything.
I agree. So I wish that they would have got a cool-looking jersey that would have been more swaggy.
I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, is it comfortable, right?
All the jerseys are made the same. They're made by the same people.
Exactly. So design is not as important, but to have that extra little swag makes it just unique, and it helps them play better.
We're divided. Mike likes them. I hate them. Let us know. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and also let us know because I think it's an ugly jersey. I think it's terrible. Let us know what you think is the ugliest NBA jersey of all time. See what it is, and we can get into this later.
State Warriors, no.
But anyway, let's keep the show rolling. Right. Next on the agenda is the Hall of Fame enshrinement.
Okay.
A few legendary players just got inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and we're just going to break them down for you. Ray Allen.
Love it.
Ray Allen, amazing basketball player. People remember him in Boston, which he did excellent. People remember him in Miami. He hit that big shot against the Spurs that salvaged that title for him because the Spurs had that thing won. You looking for Ray Ray? Oh, he's on the list.
Ray Allen. Can't see him. That's a disappointment.
Yeah, that's all right. But Ray Allen was great. I think majority of his career was in Milwaukee, and most people didn't really see him there. He was when he first came in the league. I mean, his first half of his career was incredible. I mean, the guy did everything. Lockdown defender. He was actually a dunker. People remember him for his shooting, which obviously is an amazing shooter. But dude could dunk it. Not the greatest actor. He was in He Got Game. But dude could ball.
Is that before my time?
Yes. Yeah. You go check it out. Spike Lee, Denzel Washington's in it. Great flick.
Dang, that must have been the 90s.
Rumors are that they may do a sequel.
Okay.
And I guess if Spike Lee can figure out the story, Denzel's down and Ray Ray's down. So.
Oh man, dude.
It would be sick.
That's good.
Anyway, Grant Hill also inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And this is the one that's kind of like I don't know.
Think he deserves it?
I do. However, the whole thing with Grant Hill is the what if.
Yeah.
Right. Now his first few years in the league, he was LeBron before LeBron.
You think so? You think he was that good?
I don't think he was as good as LeBron, but I think he was kind of like the prototypical big 6'8" guy who could put the ball on the ground. He could pass. He could dunk on people. He could shoot. A very skilled player. The injury is obviously pretty tragic because it is like what could have been.
Ruins careers. It really does. This is horrible.
Yeah. So I think give it to the guy. He deserves it. And he was a transcendent player, and that's one of the things that I like about it. To me, people get locked in on stats a lot, but just style of play and being able to do something that other players haven't done in the past, or kind of setting new trends or whatever. I think that's pretty impressive. And so when him and Penny Hardaway came to the league, they were kind of the next Jordan, the next Magic, and then both of them were plagued by injuries. And Grant Hill was able to kind of have a nice little kind of end of his career with in Phoenix. Obviously not as explosive as he was initially, but smart player. Playing alongside Nash, who we're going to talk about next. Nice little end to his career. Obviously ended with the Clippers. Didn't really do much with them. But Steve Nash, also in the Hall of Fame. 2-time MVP.
2-time MVP robbing Kobe.
Ooh. All right. So you don't think he deserved...
I like Nash. And I think Nash and Kidd, out of the numerous entries into the Hall of Fame, I feel like putting those two guys into the Hall of Fame at the same time is just incredible. Because think about it, in the videos that we talked about between the all-time Phoenix Suns as well as the Brooklyn Nets, they're similar players. They're that playmaking, guard that you really need to stretch the floor, spread the ball.
Right.
But when they needed to score, they can do it. Now, they're not going to light up the scoreboard for 28 points per game, right? But, Steve Nash has a 19-point per game season. Kidd's up there, too. And, right now, they are, in the league, they would be incredibly valuable.
Oh, it'd be unreal.
Incredibly valuable.
So, we kind of talked about how Grant Hill was kind of changing up the game, kind of paved the way for LeBron James to kind of put the ball on the floor and really kind of take that whole point forward idea to a whole nother level. Steve Nash, not very talented at all when he first came league, but he was very intelligent and he knew his strengths and he knew his weaknesses, right?
Intangibles.
And so he created a high, he started playing really high tempo, and then you team him up with D'Antoni doing this was it 6 seconds or less, 8 seconds, whatever the
crazy.
Really kind of paved the way for kind of this new generation of basketball.
Yeah.
Now they didn't play defense, which was an issue, and that's kind of the same issue with Houston, right? Houston with the D'Antoni thing is they're like, oh, we're just going to outscore you.
Yeah.
But kind of just that taking advantage of the three ball and really stretching the floor, which opens things up for Amari Stoudemire and a slashing Sean Marion and Grant Hill later on in his career. It made for a nice little combination. It made for the perfect situation for Steve Nash. Now, 2-time MVP, it is what it is. Not a big fan of that era. I think there was a lot of talent there, but I don't think it was as locked in or as competitive as it could have been. I think a lot of these players could have been a lot better than they were. But anyway, we're going into Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd, elite point guard. One of the top point guards to ever play in the game.
Baller.
He wasn't a 2-time MVP, but he was better than Nash. A lot better than Nash.
But do you think it also has to do with his size? Now he's a bigger guy. So his comparison is Lonzo Ball, right? Or let me rephrase that. Lonzo Ball's comparison is Jason Kidd.
Yeah. He's listed at 6'5", Nash listed at 6'2". Jason Kidd's a little bit more, he's a little bit more meatier than
But having a
Nash.
couple inches on somebody, do you think that helps? Now we see bigger point guards.
Yeah.
Right?
I think, so J. Kidd had the complete game, right? And he was also incredibly intelligent. And if you're just comparing their passing, their playmaking ability, very comparable. Definitely did things, different styles. But Nash was a little bit more herky-jerky. Jake Kidd would, led the break really great and just very crafty. But one thing that Jason Kidd did that Nash never did was he figured out how to win. And so once he got to New Jersey, he figured out how to win. He took he may not have been MVP 2 times, but he took his team to the finals 2 times.
And that's admirable.
It is great. Solid player. He's a winner. Knows how to galvanize the team. Defensively, even later on in his career, he was guarding premier players. In his, 6'5" guy, he's guarding LeBron sometimes. He's guarding, Durant. They're, put him because he was really smart and he knew how to do things on a defensive level. Then he goes to Dallas and wins the championship with him. I think he was the second guy there. I think Dirk was amazing, played unreal that season. J. Kidd was the one that galvanized the team. They had a lot of talent, but that's kind of been Dallas's thing up until recently. They've had a bunch of talent on their team, but they didn't really have that point guard that could kind of put it together.
Yeah.
And against the Heat, he was just picking them apart. As athletic as LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh were, J-Kidd really just knew how to pick them apart and really kind of led the show to kind of take Dallas to the next level. So J-Kidd, absolute winner. Glad to see him make it to the Hall of Fame. Really great class. I mean, those 4 players, all amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, Hall of Fame. What else do we have to talk about? That's it. That's our show.
That's the wrap.
All right. So anyway, subscribe below. Let us know what you think. Comments. Again, let us know about those jerseys. Mike likes them. I hate them. Let us know what you think about them. And again, write what you think the ugliest NBA jersey of all time is. And we'll see you next episode. All right. Peace.